Oh, here's Mr. Moon making up another series. Where's Get a Life 2? Where's Internet Citizen? At least a good episode. What happened to the Korean videos, you know?
And so I'm going to be teaching Korean on YouTube under Mr.Moon and stuff like that.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no.
So while my conscience continues to harass me about not continuing a series I started or fulfilling a promise that I made on an obscure podcast I make with my friends, I've come up with another idea. So basically today we're going to quickfire review some iOS games. The thing is, mobile games get a really bad rap. They're filled with microtransactions, they're crappy, the presentation is poor, you have to have a smartphone to play them, and everyone hates smartphones, right? But it's in my opinion that not all mobile games are trash. So today I'm gonna look for some mobile games that aren't necessarily trash. Hashtag not all mobile games, hashtag not all mobile games are trash. So again, like every other video, to keep pacing from being an issue, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. This game is alright, one of those games that runs on a single mechanic and spices it up every 10 levels. Fun for a few minutes like most games. The presentation is really simple and it's beautiful. Remember Tron Legacy? Yeah, I dig that aesthetic most of the time. Here I think it's done really well. The choice to make it a stick figure while it works for the theme feels cliche. There's way too many Stickman games. It's like its own genre. Anyways, enough ranting about 2009 Stickman. It's a fun game, but I can live without it.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On top.
Oh, another Stickman game. Okay. This game is pretty fun though. I wish it had more fun characters than just Stickmen, but the costumes are great. Each one I unlocked I enjoyed using until I got the next. The presentation is really basic, but it kind of works. I just wish it was a low poly barebones SSX or something. For the gameplay, it's perfect for a mobile game you can just turn your brain off and enjoy. It's pretty easy, but I like racing games. Even the easy ones, so that's probably a big part of why I enjoy this so much. The ads are the most annoying part, but it seems like the creators knew that and gave you way more coins than you knew what to do for watching them. Like, way more coins. There was a special race after 3 races that cycles through these different Tony Hawk gag cheat codes like moon gravity and big heads. The hardest is head cam, which kicks my butt most of the time because this game does not work first person. Not the head cam, not the head cam, not the head cam, not the head cam. Please, no, no! With these special races you unlock characters, and it really doesn't take long to unlock them all. For me it was maybe an hour of playing this while babysitting. Fun game, just kind of it. I'm sure I'll get bored of this eventually. So here's a highlight for me. You all know games that are like management simulators for the phone? I played this apartment building one as a kid. You would get feedback on the building by looking at your tenant's social media. It was fun, but I like this more. It kind of strips away the money-making focus at games like those and focuses more on being a really interesting strategy game, while maintaining an identity separate from games like Clash of Clans and similar. It's an always online game, which is frustrating until you realize that most of the fun is from the PvP mode anyways. The combat mode is what I want out of a game like this. It's slow, it's methodical, but it's still intense, and a lot of thinking has to be done. Like if someone blows up your reactor, you're screwed for the rest of the game. You can't escape, and you can't shoot, and you'll just die eventually.
Like the rest of us.
The microtransactions aren't even that bad either. They're pretty prevalent and it's a little pay to win, but I've gotten by without spending a dime. I don't know how that'll be in a couple months, because you know, all these games are like, microtransactions, buy my loot box.
This is a big winner right there.
So there's a lot of strategy in how you place your rooms and build your ship, because if you do it wrong, crew members could take too long to save a room from destruction in the combat mode. It's overall a fun game and I really enjoy it. I'll probably keep playing, plus I'm top 10% in the ranking, so I think that's pretty cool. This game is a money-making scheme and it sucks. I can't believe probably the game with the most backing from a large company like Disney is the worst one by far. Imagine a really boring turn-based RPG, but only one button is pressable. The fast-forward function is also locked until level 5. The presentation isn't even good. All these animations look like a cheap Flash game from 2007.
Look at this dude.
Don't get this. It's terrible and it's only there for the sweet, nice little microtransaction profit cow. Whew.